I was watching
Midnight Gospel.
Yeah, Midnight Gospel's crazy.
I fucking hate that guy's voice so much.
What? You don't like Duncan Trussell? I think it's fitting for the show, but I can't.
Oh yeah, man! I just think that the universe, bro. Wow.
I thought he was doing a bit.
I kind of like the conversations in the show, and especially the podcast. It gets kind of that deep place where it's like, well, this is.
Oh no, the conversations are cool.
You know, like we don't think about that.
I just hate him and his voice.
Truth Serum.
Hey everybody, welcome back to a brand new episode of the Truth Serum Podcast. We got Ryan and
Corey and Ryan.
And today we are back with our good old friend, comedian, brilliant writer, best bald head you've ever seen in the game, prettiest blue eyes, nicest mustache, got a real Tom Selleck kind of swag going on right now.
Super jacked. Looks
like he'll take your daughter out for a date, but he won't bring her back. Francisco Breton!
I don't like the way that ended. That insinuates a lot of different scenarios. Oh, that's what that meant? Because I heard fucking in my head that was murder.
No, it was kidnapping.
It doesn't help when Corey's holding a knife. Maybe that's the true meaning of it.
Yeah, no.
I'm not holding a knife.
To everyone that can't see, Corey's holding a 7-inch dagger in his hands.
This is not a fucking dagger. This is actually a pocket.
Oh, the knife you said you weren't holding 2 seconds ago? Yeah, that's how the truth works.
Well, today we're back, ladies and gentlemen, and we have a great topic to talk to you about. A lot of people are going through things at this strange time, and we just want you to know we're here for you here at the Truth Serum Podcast, and we're Genius Productions. Also, it is Mental Health Awareness Month. I just found out based on social media. I don't know who makes this shit up, but apparently that's what it is. So we should start encouraging each other to make healthier choices and do right by one another. Anyway,
we get to create months. No, fuck it. Next month is going to be my month.
Yeah, but you gotta call it something. You're not Elton John, and this song is for you. You got to come up with a catchy name.
Why does someone get to make this Mental Health Month, and I can't do it? Ryan.
So is
April was Booze Bender month for me.
Oh man, I thought I was the last booze bender.
That'd be an amazing ability. That should be a
booze bender.
I mean, I don't mean to derail the conversation.
No, for sure. No,
if I could have one
by
power,
all means.
You would think it'd be healing or flying or super strength, but booze bending?
What if you can get drunk, but not to the point where you're blackout drunk? What if you can get to the fun level of drunk and that was your power? You could just get there the second you drink your first drink and just stay like that the whole time until you go home.
That
and wake
sounds
up
like my ideal. Because I feel like people that don't drink a lot think that people that do are trying to get blackout drunk. It's no, I'm always trying to maintain a buzz. Just sometimes I'm not that good at chemistry.
Sometimes my friend walks in and I have to take a shot with him. And then my other friend walks in 2 minutes later and I also have to take a shot with him.
Then that friend has to take shots with you guys.
Yeah, it really is. It's like an Ouroboros.
Yeah, real shot culture. Well, I got to ask a question to you boys. First of all, actually, Frank Turtle Breton, the comedian with the most Hawaiian shirts I've ever seen a man own. And I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know where but when you have a friend and you know their whole wardrobe. I've never seen this shirt before. Never.
It was a gift from an ex-girlfriend. It's a nice shirt. What's weird is she wore it in a play before she gave it to me, and she gave it to me after we broke up, and she forgot to wash it, so it smelled like BO, and that wasn't great.
Well, that's good. It's one of those things if it smelled good, it would have made you sad. There you go.
I guess
if it smells bad, it's like, oh well, I'm glad I'm not with that smelly bitch anymore.
I mean, I didn't say that, but to each their own.
I'm glad I'm not with that smell.
They say there's a real thing. There's science. I'm not making shit up. Apparently, Koreans when they sweat, they don't have body odor because they have a gene malfunction. They just don't produce the body odor. They have body odors, but they don't have the body odor from sweat.
That's a cool gene.
Yeah, that sounds like we're the ones malfunctioning. I don't want to smell bad ever.
Yeah.
I mean, they are the hottest Asian.
Like to be Koreans more? It's like, well, voters.
That's probably. I'll say that's a fact.
I feel like a dumpster Asian being Filipino. It's like that's like nobody wants to hang with the Filipino. We're cool
Filipinos
people,
are cool,
but,
man.
You're like, well, I prefer we're on the lower echelon of like the.
Yeah, well, Ryan, give us your top 10 Asians of all time.
Top 10 Asians. Let's do it. All right, let's go to racism.
Is Bruce Lee gonna be number one?
Oh no, I didn't mean people. I meant like groups of people. Like give us the rankings.
What like from what? Get how many on the list?
To whatever Filipinos at the bottom, because.
Oh wait, from like we're talking from Asian.
Yeah.
Like from us or all. People
no, just Asian. You said Filipinos are at the bottom. You guys are the garbage.
All right, Filipinos are at the bottom.
This knife I'm holding was made in China, by the way. Just a heads up.
What isn't?
Nice, very solid. So I think Japanese is always going to be the top because whether it's like a societal thing or whatever, it's just like everyone thinks like they're the best. Like that's just like the. Then I guess comes China, then everything else, and the Philippines.
What?
That's how it works.
I don't know about that.
I don't know enough to debate him on that. That sounds right.
Sounds about right, Ryan. I'm going to take your word for it.
There's no basis to this argument whatsoever or this list.
Well, boys,
this is just an opinion of a man that doesn't know who he is.
And that's the power of comedy. You can just talk about what you know.
Comedy?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I thought I was saying
you can talk about what you know as if it's a fact. Or what you don't, based on your knowledge of it, no matter how big or small.
Like, you know what people don't understand about comedians? It's like, even no matter how well-crafted the joke or the idea is, we're fucking making paper planes here, people. We're throwing them out the window and seeing where they land. That, like, fucking stop making them so important.
Would you read that in a book?
No, I made that up. I'm so fucking talented. It's crazy.
That's very good.
That sounds like a mantra.
Are you using? Oh yeah. So today, everybody, today's
transition.
Today's topic is the truth about mantras. What helps get you through shit? What do you tell yourself when you're down? What do you tell yourself when you're up? Because I tell myself shit when I'm up too. I'm like, yeah, motherfucker, I knew you were gonna crush that shit. You know, like I pat myself on the back all the time. Because you have to. Because who else is gonna do it? You know,
you gotta have some self-appreciation.
How do you get yourself through? What do you tell yourself? Do you look in the mirror and you say like Mike Tyson type shit? Like, I'm a lion, I want your heart. He's no Alexander, I'm Alexander. Do you do that?
Alexander Payne?
I think he was talking about Alexander the Great, but...
Oh.
No. Mike Tyson didn't like homosexuals. I doubt he was talking about him.
Does he like them now?
I haven't asked. I love Michael Tyson.
Mike, is his name Michael Tyson? I'm pretty sure his name is Mike Tyson.
You think on the birth certificate it says Mike?
Yes. I'm pretty sure that's his name because I feel like I looked this up before.
I'm gonna have to double check this.
Oh. Yeah, we're at the fact check that one.
But yeah, so you guys got anything? You guys got any mantras? What do you tell yourself every day to keep you going? Do you see any quotes that stand out to you sometimes? You know, everybody's always like fucking quote crazy on their Instagram captions and all that shit.
I don't know. You want to take this one, Frank? I'm trying to think of mine.
You know what? Back in college, genuinely, I was so obsessed with the mantra from Parappa the Rapper that I almost got it tattooed on me. Because I do believe that you just gotta believe. I really feel like if you read any books on positivity or like The Secret or manifesting things or like even just books about creativity, the most important thing, the separating factor is that self-belief. Because you can't, like I'm a firm believer in, you can't fix anything that doesn't exist. And the first part in creating anything is believing that you have the right or even having the audacity to create something. And a lot of people don't believe in themselves enough to like even write the first draft of something or go to that first comedy class or dancing class because they might suck or they might be bad. And it's like, yeah, you know, the fucking odds are you're not going to be good at anything right away. Like Michael Jordan didn't hit his fucking first jump shot. But that audacity of belief, the great people have it. The people that you look up to have it. Like there was no odds that said Brad Pitt was going to be Brad Pitt. He was some kid in the Midwest that moved to LA and was like, he could have just been a washed out bum. But there is a level of belief that you have to have and everything. So like, that's definitely one for me since college that I've always kept with me.
I still want you to, because I was around for that.
Yeah, I'll get it. I have all this extra quarantine money. I'll get anything.
That's well said, man. Hell yeah. Like I would go with like this is like controversial for me, but like like our friend says it a lot, and I had it told to me again before my breakup and all these other shit happened with the coronavirus. Like it doesn't matter, and like I struggle with that idea. Like I like the idea of it doesn't matter, where like nothing will affect you if you clear your head and think that this whole plane that we are, it's just there's nothing there. Like I know that sounds dark as shit right now, but I somewhat believe in it, but also I like to get away from it because it just makes me sad if I look at it as a negative way instead of the positive. You know what I mean?
Well, it's not incorrect. Like, the fact of the matter is, on a long enough time scale, nothing matters. But the fact that we're here, everything matters. The cool thing about being a person is you get to choose. Like, the problem is, like, when you're sad, you usually choose the wrong shit that matters.
Yeah.
Could you elaborate on that for our listeners?
Me?
No, Turtle. When you're sad, you usually choose the wrong shit that matters. Could you give an example?
Yeah,
of
well,
that?
because it's like when you're going through a breakup, for example. Usually, the only thing is that you can focus on what just happened and what you just lost, and you don't do a proper cost benefit analysis of like, well, yeah, you lost a good person maybe that did good things for you, but usually, like Louis C.K. said, no good marriage ends in divorce. You know what I mean? Like, that doesn't happen. So you don't see that you're also losing all the ways that person treated you poorly, all the ways that they
absolutely
maybe took up your time and that you didn't achieve your goals, or the ways they held you back, or the ways they spoke to you in a ill manner. Or if you usually, because we're focus-based animals, we focus on the thing that's most, oh, this is like right in front of me right now.
Yo, but would you agree though that when you said that the things that the ways they held you back, would you agree that oftentimes we also just choose to not do shit because we're thinking about them without even talking to them about it?
All the time. That has been a huge problem of mine in relationships, where I'm like, I won't be as productive as I can be because I love so hard, man, and I get so wrapped up in this relationship. And it's like, no, that's a cop out that I use, and I use the other person as an excuse to not do the shit I'm supposed to be doing with my life. And then if they leave, then I'm fucking unraveled and like, oh, well, I don't have them, and I don't have a light post, and I'm at sea, and I'm washing all this inequity. It's like, yeah, well, you could have like had that person, and you could have been writing every day, and you could have been performing, but you just chose to insert yourself into someone else's life without a solid picture of what your own is. And that's a huge problem for most relationships, I think.
Yeah. Like, finding that balance is, I think, the most difficult. Finding your place and like having their place. I always believed in like always riding a safe wavelength. Like always meeting halfway. That's another mantra. But like, Corey, do you have something that you usually follow by?
It's so funny to me because when I talk to you guys a lot, and it's always jokes and shit, and we're always just buddies and having a good time and trying to one up each other with who could make everybody laugh in the best way possible. I love that. And one thing that you guys often say about me that I really fucking love, like I think about it later on, and it's like it's nice to hear good things about yourself, because a lot of people won't compliment you if they think you got your shit together all the time, right? People won't ask you how you're doing. They just are so quick to tell you what's wrong in their lives. And but you guys always look past anything that's in the front, and you guys look at me and you guys know like, yo, Corey works hard and shit. And the reason why is because when I was younger, my dad always used to say this shit to me. He used to say, yo, whatever it is you're doing, stay the course. I say it to myself all the time. I always say, stay the course. Even when shit gets rough, I told myself I was going to do something, so I do it. Like, that's like a thing that I've been telling myself since I was probably like 11 years old, and I didn't even know what I really even meant by it. And the older I get, I tell myself all the time, yo, you know what? This shit sucks right now. Stay the course. You just changed your job. You don't make any money. Stay the course. You're working out right now. You're in pain. Stay the course. Like, you're in a fight with your girlfriend. Stay the course. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's something about endurance.
Endurance, exactly.
In some way, that it means. Yeah, that's awesome. Like I do believe in that as well. Like just stick to your guns and like don't fucking deter yourself. But it's hard. But if you stick to that, mantra, hell yeah.
It's difficult to sell.
That's my mantra.
I'll be honest. I've been going through a lot. I'm in therapy now and shit. And you know what I noticed about myself? And I told Corey this, and he was surprised I admitted this. I'm a huge contrarian. I love fucking loving things that other people hate or hating shit that other people love. And I'm a fucking huge quitter. And I wish that I had that mantra when I was younger of staying the course, because the second something isn't immediately easy for me, even though I said earlier about how that's not the way people should be. Like if I'm not immediately good at it, I fucking used to love quitting because it gave me a reason to not pursue my dreams. It gave me a reason to be a failure. Because I don't know about anybody else, but I feel like sometimes as an artist, I'm looking for a reason where like, it's not going to work out. I can just bitch out now because I wasn't good at it. So why would I try?
You're looking for somebody to tag you out, like you're in a tag team match with life. You're looking for the other person to just tag you in so they could do a fucking whatever.
Yeah,
they
no.
For
a lot of times, I will look for other people to do things for me that I'm perfectly capable of, because if it fucks up, then I'm not the one to blame. And like these are things I'm learning about myself now, and I wish I had more stay the course in me before my 30s. Corey's shown me a knife, and I think it is a threat.
Brett.
Yeah, I'm a little scared for my life too.
Nah,
and we're all best friends here. That's cool.
He's just showing us weapons casually. Also, it's Michael Gerard Tyson.
Wow, awesome.
See, there's never just a mic out there, right?
There's no mics.
It's Jersey Mike's. No.
Hey, yeah, that's Jersey Mike's.
Jersey Mike's. Yeah, no. I mean, staying the course is like, it's easy to say, right? It's one of those things that's really easy to say, but when shit, it's especially easy to say when there's nothing wrong in your life. Like, yeah, just stay the course, man. And you pat people on the back and you tell them, yeah, man, you'll be fine. You'll get through it. Everybody's going through everybody's writing their own story, you know?
Yeah, it's true.
It's fucking hard when you actually get into a situation because your mind is just going to always just go to the negative. Like, I'm not going to be able to pay for shit. I'm going to be fucking alone. Nobody likes me. I look like shit. I'm fat. I'm never going to lose weight. I'm ugly. Look at my acne. Like all that kind of shit. And you'll just beat the shit out of yourself.
Yeah. That's one of the hard things to turn off. And like people forget. It's true. They switch to the negative.
It's easy. It's because it's easier.
Yeah, human beings default to the negative because we have to. It's better to be like. Biologically, it's always been better to be prepared for the negative consequences because you're always ready for good things to happen. Like, no one's not in a position to accept good things. Like, that's just not how anything works. Like, it's better to be prepared that it's going to rain because if it's sunny out, like, you didn't have to do anything. It just was sunny and you were fine with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is some good shit.
Yeah, no.
We're really dropping out.
I honestly hope that someone listens to this shit and feels good in part because, I said this shit to Ryan on one of the last podcasts. I was like, as a person like myself who is, for the most part, very optimistic all the time, I think there's a lot of people that are the same way, and they need to be talking to other motherfuckers like and passing that on, like making people feel like, yo, this shit's gonna be all right, you know. You gotta be able to get to a low, and then like look around and be like, you know what, this shit is whack as fuck, but this is where I'm at right now.
Yeah, like, you just gotta accept the now and be like, all right, this is my situation. Like, be present, and then like baby steps, and hopefully your chemistry, your body, and your weird brain thoughts will center itself and you'll be able to walk forward and move on with your life.
Yeah, I mean, it does work. Like, you can retrain your mind. Like, I've been doing therapy for 7 months now, and I do wake up with a baseline. Like, I'm not as depressed. I have pretty dope days. Oh, speaking of mantras, does this count? I swear to God, I do this. It's weird, and I'm going to admit it to you guys. I look in the bathroom mirror and I go, you know what, man? I love you. And then I kiss myself on the lips in the mirror. Because I feel like you need to tell somebody, like, it's just nice to hear that somebody loves me and that it's me, and then I give myself a little kiss on the lips. every
It's
morning.
okay in some cultures.
Well, it's me, right? It's like if I suck
Some
my own
cultures
dick,
they do
it's
this.
like, I don't even care anymore. Whatever. I had a dream last night where a guy was trying to convince me that he wanted to suck my dick, and I would have done it. I would have let him do it. In this dream I had a weird dream last night. You guys were all there. None of you were the ones. This is not really about mantras, but I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna be whoever I want, especially in my dreams, because that's my time. That's my go time. That's my time to shine. If I want to fuck a fucking monkey
truth is,
and
you
have
can-
him peel my dick like a banana, then that's my goddamn business when I'm asleep.
It's our time. That's our time down
Our
here.
time now, down here. That's the dumbest line of any movie, right? From the Goonies.
I think it's
He's so serious. It doesn't mean anything. It's our time. It's our time down here now. Yeah, fucking that's how time works, you stupid little bitch.
Since monkeys are so good at peeling bananas, why don't we hire them to give little Jewish kids circumcisions?
That's not what a circumcision is. That's what. Do you know what a circumcision is?
Yeah, that's when a monkey comes in the room and peels your banana.
No, it's when you put a dick in a guillotine and you chop the tip off.
Oh,
the
okay.
tip.
Just the tip, like a cucumber.
Just the tip. The bottom tip, though. The bottom of the tip. I don't know. Listen, I'm circumcised. I don't really know the procedure. I'm also bald.
I heard John Travolta likes what's it called? Tips of penises.
Is that real?
Well, he's
leftover
famous.
circumcisions?
He's famously gay.
It's not. It's not famous.
No, it's like the biggest open secret. That's like when he pretended to have hair for 10 years, and we all knew he was bald. After From Russia with Love.
Did he pretend to have hair?
You should
Yeah,
look at
for a long time. He's wearing wigs.
Yeah,
dude.
when he said Adina Menzel, or he fucked up Adina Menzel's name, he's wearing an obvious bad wig. He's wearing a wig with a receding hairline to try to prove
To try to make it look like like it's really happening.
it's really bad.
forget-
It's standing up weird.
Yeah, like I feel like he can never play a character anymore. Like he has to play weird and creepy now. Like it's hard to find something he fits. Like he can't be Vincent Vega anymore, or like the roles he played back in the 90s, 80s, and 70s. Now he's like, oh, you're just I don't know what you are.
You know, he was weirdly humanized to me now. You know, as a kid, I thought Danny Zuko was cool as fuck, and then he grew up and became this fucking big fat weird dude. And you know what? That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, it's
like,
progression.
I'm not hating on it, like entirely. I'm just like, it's so hard to see. Like he can't play the roles you like those leading man roles unless it's like fitting for like a biopic or this character is a sad schlub. Or I don't know if you can find a normal character. I don't know what fits that type.
Do you say biopic?
I'm not in Hollywood.
or do
I'm
you
not a
say-
producer.
Do you say biopic?
Yeah, biopic.
I don't know. I heard somebody say biopic the other day, and it really.
I say biopic, but whatever.
I say biopic.
Did they say
too.
is that what they refer to? A biopic? They say biopic?
I heard someone say biopic the other day. I forgot. I was watching something where someone said
Yeah, but
biopic.
people,
and I
people
was
say
like,
things
fuck
wrong
you.
all the time.
That's not a thing.
That's not right.
If that person thinks how it's said, no.
It made me feel uncomfortable.
How do you feel like when someone like let's say like you're at a restaurant and you want to order something like properly and you're like, all right, fine, there's a gyro right there, but you want to say gyro. Would you judge that person for saying gyro?
No, I think I'd fall in love with them.
Okay, cool.
Wow.
It's
I wanna tell
also
this person
pronounced-
back in high school.
It's also
Fuck
pronounced
you
gyro.
and your fucking face, you piece of shit. I prefer saying gyro. That's the proper way of saying it.
It's
Eat
gyro.
my ass.
It's actually Yido. You don't.
All right,
you don't,
fine.
Not a hard
Gyro.
G.
I was wrong.
You got a real Pepe Le Pew vibe, Turtle.
Me?
Turtle, you
That's
gotta-
not a compliment. That skunk was famously a sex offender.
I wasn't offended by it.
He wasn't trying to fuck you.
No, I say gyro because I grew up in New York City.
Like, I feel like Pepe Le Pew's kind of dumb. Like, he always mistakes skunks for cats.
No, he just
In fairness, that cat always has a white stripe painted on it.
also that
I know.
also cats are
She
hotter
was
than
wearing a
skunks.
cat's uniform.
Cats are hotter than skunks. Let's be honest.
Really? You believe that?
Yeah, 100%.
So you'd fuck an anthropomorphic cat before you fucked an anthropomorphic skunk?
100%.
No, I think skunks have cooler haircuts than cats and make them sexier.
Cats have
You think
sexier bodies. They have
You think characters from Animorphs, like humans, will turn into skunks?
the cool thing about Animorphs was that they could turn into any animal that they acquired.
you think they fuck as the animals?
Do you remember that shit?
How could you not?
How could you not? That's how I acquired it. Like they're like nudging each other in the cafeteria, like, "Hey man, last night I acquired a goat." Like that's what they said.
Wait. Can you explain to me how you did that? Well, wasn't my proudest moment. I think the moonlight was right, and I fucked a skunk. And I could turn into a skunk.
They'd say weird things like, "Yo, man, skunk pussy feels just like cat pussy."
Oh,
It's weird that their reference would be another animal's pussy and not human pussy.
yeah, I know.
You made it sound like they started with cats. You made it sound like if you were an animorph, you would go out of your way to not try to sleep with female women, but female cats. Because why, Corey? Because they can't say no? What's that say about you?
It's like a real bestiality wet dream right there.
Hey, man, if you can also turn into the skunk next to the skunk, then, like, if you started petting the skunk, and then you turn into the skunk, and then started fucking the skunk, then you're just two skunks fucking.
Yeah.
Man, you'd make a real bad lawyer.
My client did not assault that skunk.
Oh, he's going with the skunk defense.
Yeah. No, I mean, you know what I mean.
No, I don't think anyone knows what you've meant for the last 5 minutes. I think it was the ramblings of a fucking obviously insane person who 10 minutes ago tried to talk about how sane and optimistic he was. And you're out here talking about skunk pussy and cat pussy and the benefits therein.
Normal.
Ryan Corey had the nerve to say to me on the phone the other day, "It's crazy, man. I'm just so fucking normal. I'm just such a normal dude."
I'm such a normal guy. I am. I really believe that about myself. I'm not kidding. I'm not doing a bit. I do think that I'm a very normal person.
I think we're all normal.
I know I'm not.
I'm not. I'd rather not be like, when I think normal, I think like basic. But you're not that. I'm not saying that.
No. I am. I'm a normal guy.
Like,
how many sharp weapons have you bought in the last month?
Yeah, you yellow shirt, son of a bitch.
How many
I'm kidding. That's a great shirt.
Have I bought?
Yeah.
Just 2.
All right, yeah, abnormal.
Just 2. Look at this shit. Anyway,
are you trying to build like a wall of weapons? Like I fear like having.
You shouldn't.
Like I'm fascinated with weapons, like as in like samurai swords or broadswords or shit like that. But I can't have a wall. I feel like if I bring home a date or something like that, and I'd be like, "Well, this is my place. This is my wall of weapons." I could be a serial killer.
No, fuck no. I'm getting nunchucks next.
They're pronounced
Oh,
nunchucks.
man.
Ryan, speaking about that, you know who Kurt Braunholer is, the comedian?
Yeah.
That reminds me, he tells this amazing story about how he's a comedian and he had this tiny apartment in New York, and one of his walls was just a giant white wall. And he had written on his wall an idea for a bit, which is like, is there such thing as evil and is murder good ever? And he went to a bar and brought a girl home and like turned the lights on, and she saw that.
Is that a joke?
Oh,
is that a joke?
I think there's one of his bits, but like he tells it as a real story, and like so he's that inspired. And he's like, and I forgot that that's what my wall looks like, because I'm just working on a bit, and there's these. And as a writer, you just have like I have Post-it notes all over my room where if you just walked into my room and read them, it's like this guy's a fucking psychopath. But like I gotta remember ideas. And what he had was that, and he turned on the lights, and his date turned around, and that's what she saw, and she got the fuck out, as well as she should.
Yeah,
that's
like,
fucking
you don't
hilarious.
know what to expect from this person unless you know them.
You gotta know me before I show you my murder plans.
Do you write stuff in your own like language that like you can understand? Because I write stuff in a certain way that like if somebody else read it, they would think it was nonsense sometimes. But I write stuff to myself that I know I'm gonna understand it.
What do you have, like a secret code or something? Like
I don't have a secret code. Like,
you just described a secret code.
I don't use symbols. I guess I had a secret code, but I use normal English words. But like for example, I write like a lot of workout programs out. And I write weird names for shit sometimes, and I know exactly what it is. But if I gave it to someone as a program, they'd be like, "What the fuck is this?" And I can't even look on YouTube to figure it out because you just named it something that you were amused by.
So you use the Rick and Morty codes, like, oh, it's just booger AIDS, and it's like squats, and you're like, oh well, wait, the other one.
Yeah, I named something the 555 deal. Like I have like a thing called the 555 deal.
He also doesn't want to
deal,
tell us
Corey.
because then
I
we'd be
can't
able to
really.
break the
It's
code.
difficult to explain. I'd have.
I can tell you what my 555 deal was.
shit.
I used to order
Damn
the
it.
555
Like
deal
if-
in high school
We're gonna
and
break
eat
the
3
code.
vegan pizza pies by myself while I watched Dragon Ball Z. Great show.
We used to get that and watch Prison Break
First season.
at college.
You know,
Great show.
you think it would be easy?
They're trying to make a sequel.
Oh my god,
Doesn't
yeah.
work.
You think it would be
I'll put
easy
like
to
this,
gain
bro.
150
If
pounds?
your life depended on it, I could gain 150 pounds in a year's time. I would do that for you.
Yo, that shit.
You would
That
think
shit has to be kind of fucking hard, though.
it's so
too,
easy.
No?
I don't want to do it. I wouldn't want to do it.
Oh no, that's it. That's your life.
It's so easy to pack on weight, but like losing it's gonna be way harder.
If we put on
Like,
150 pounds
if
now,
I gain weight this age,
this is our life.
Fucked.
This is
Yeah,
our
once
life,
you're
man.
over
That's the
30,
life
if you
we
put on
live.
150
You're
pounds, it's
150
hard.
pounds heavier.
You know how amazing it would be if you gain 150 pounds and then drop back down to like a fucking like 165 ripped, lean dude?
Yeah, work on those cum gutters.
Oh,
Like
man.
a boxer?
I'm obsessed with cum gutters now. I just want them so bad. It's just like a sign of, it's a
After watching
benchmark.
Rick
It's
and
a sign
Morty.
of success, you know? It's like getting published in the New
Yeah.
Yorker. It's like,
Yeah, but what do you like better, cum gutters or beer?
it's a tough one.
I like it. I like that.
I haven't
dramatic-
had cum gutters yet, you know?
Yeah, but
I want him. I'm getting him.
I've had cum gutters before, and I gotta tell you,
I feel like I can have beer and cum gutters.
beer, you can, but it's still you're you're gonna become a prick. People with cum gutters are unhappy.
You're just gonna be a prick.
I don't know, man. Hey, I went one whole day without drinking yesterday, so like, what's another one?
Yo, I'm
How
5
many- how many-
days. I'm 5 days sober right now.
How's that feel?
Like,
It just feels. I'm not doing it for any reason. I didn't do anything embarrassing or get blackout, act like an idiot or anything. I just decided to take a couple days off drinking because I just wanted to reset. I wanted to recalibrate myself. I feel great.
That's cool.
I didn't quit drinking. It'd be great to have a drink at some point, but I feel good.
That's good, man. Like I like taking breaks, like from the bar. Like sometimes I drink a lot. I'm like, all right, I'm taking this month off. I'm not gonna drink at all.
How many times have you actually taken the month off though?
Me? Like I've been doing it like for the past 2 years now.
And you'll take a full month off?
Full month.
I've seen
Oof,
them do it.
yeah,
That's
it's better
hard.
than me.
That's hard working at a bar, especially the bar that you work at, where you can drink while you work.
Yeah, I used to fake it a lot. Where like I would pour water, take a shot with them, or I'll pour like coffee and take a shot. But like, it's hard. I want to party and have a good time. Like that place is all about.
Yeah,
a
it's
good
cool.
time. Especially when your coworkers are chilling and they're drinking. Fuck.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we've had beer in the fridge. We got an unopened bottle of Espolón tequila. There's vodka and Bloody Mary mix. There's Bullet Rye in there. It's there.
I'm coming over.
And I don't even feel like it's. The thing is, like yesterday, I was talking to Hannah about it. I was like, you know what's crazy is I'm not even like, oh, I can't wait till Friday. Like, it's just there now. Like, I think during the beginning of the quarantine and shit, we were just drinking every day because it was like, well, I don't have to work tomorrow and shit. And we were just drinking and having a good time. And then I just started feeling like shit. I started feeling dehydrated. I started feeling like I was slow. And I like to get up and get my workouts in and shit. And I just was feeling like it was taking too much for me to get started. So I was just like, yo, I need a fucking break.
Yeah.
Like,
no,
I don't
know that
feel
feeling.
good anymore. Like, it's not fun.
Yeah, like when you're hungover, like your body's just not like you just don't feel stable.
Yeah. But it's good.
Yeah.
I mean, am I going to probably have a tequila on the rocks this weekend? Fuck yeah.
Well, I'll drink with you.
Yeah,
know,
you
but-
deserve it. I mean, it is the weekend, right? It's Thursday.
I know I got a couple of fucking daggers. Nah, but yeah, I feel good. This is actually a pocket knife.
They can't.
I don't know if I said
They
it.
can't see what you're showing us.
I'm showing them a pocket knife, ladies and gentlemen.
Any knife's a pocket
like-
knife.
I'm
You
like-
put in your pocket.
I'm basically a Boy Scout.
Can you tie a knot?
Yeah, I sure can.
Sailor's knot.
Don knots.
Sailor's knot.
I can tie a sailor's knot because I watched a movie about it. Also been watching a lot of survival shows, but you can check out our last episode to see what I'm talking about.
Hell yeah.
I've been watching a lot of Survivor. I think I'm going to audition.
You
Really?
should. You're athletic and handsome.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm smart as well. I
Yeah.
think no, actually, I think I have a better chance of getting on the Amazing Race.
But who would you bring as your partner?
One of my friends from down here, probably. I'd have to. Well, I'm not gonna get you because you want to go on with your wife like some kind of fucking married husband.
You should do the Amazing Race.
I think it'd be great on the Amazing Race.
Yeah.
I'd do challenges.
I think I'd be great in the Amazing Race. You guys would laugh if I was on there actually with my wife, and you would see us work well together, but you would also see us fight a little bit. It'd be kind of fun. It'd be kind of interesting, you know.
People love drama.
You know what? We should apply for the same season and see who gets on.
That'd be funny because we're both coming from. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia.
I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, I'll get Chris Musto.
The three. Yes, let's do three. Let's three. Why can't I say this? 3 pairs of us try to get on the same season of Amazing Race. It could only be good for the podcast.
Get Matt and Kate too.
Yeah, all of us will just
I don't think they make it that far.
I don't think they allow it.
That's fine. That's fine. That's one less person to worry about. You see what I'm saying? I'm already got strategies going, baby. No, you know what's really stupid about those shows is when people start making alliances and shit. It's like, yo, you know we can't all win, right?
That does, because it's like you gotta align yourself with people that you think will take you to the end that you can fuck over at the end.
It's called no. You gotta be respectful and sportsmanlike during the game. During times where it's like, oh, we can both get in these cabs. Oh, we can both get plane tickets. Oh, I know this. Like, but you gotta also keep a distance. Like, we're not gonna sit around fucking powwowing and shit. Like,
Yeah, like I would be very competitive against you guys, and I would try to make you lose constantly. I would be happy if you guys got out on the first episode.
Like we need like a good strategy to do that. Be like, all right, you're dangerous because you're able to talk people into doing your bidding, but also you don't want them to turn against you. Where they're like, oh, this guy has too much power. He's won too many fucking games. You know, we might have to get rid of him.
I just think it'd be a fun time, man. I think we should all do it.
Yeah.
Also, maybe
I
that's
love
where
it.
I find my wife.
So let me ask you something. You said you're
that's not
training.
really
That'd be a weird place. So like for the training for Survivor, you're like, besides training your body, what do you are the other ways of training is manipulating people?
you just watch a bunch of Survivor,
I'm watching Survivor.
and you
That's your...
you study a little bit of
watch a bunch of Survivor.
current geography, and you'll be fine.
No, really, we're just apparently every winner has read the book How to Gain Friends and Influence People.
That's weird. I feel like I just know how to do that.
It's just so sociopathic. It's weird.
Okay, it sounds like
I can't be part of a
I
game
swear
like
to God, you just described yourself being a sociopath.
No, I just know how to.
That's weird. I just know how to manipulate people naturally. No, it just comes naturally to get people to be under my spell.
That's not what I said. That's not what I said.
That's so weird. Now look at my knife.
No, I'm just saying I just know how to talk to people. Like that's just that's my biggest skill. Like if I'm not great at anything, but I am.
You're not.
I'm not great at anything.
That's not true.
I'm good at a lot of things, but I'm not great at anything except for talking to people.
You're all right.
I'm pretty great at talking to people.
You're not bad.
That's it. I'm not good at anything else. Could you give me that? Can I have something? Yo, can I have something?
He needs this
Hey, you can have
to
that.
live.
Hey, I need this.
You got that. You got that. You got a good mustache going too, man.
I'm gonna shave. I'm not gonna shave, but I'm gonna trim. What do you like? What do you do? Right? You're in a fucking quarantine. You talk to somebody on FaceTime and shit, and you see how much they've been growing their facial hair out.
Yeah. And you start judging yourself, like, should I grow that thing that they are growing?
You
You
guys
just
should
got to
both
know
grow
that I can't
beards.
do that.
Yeah, it's not our genetics for some of us.
No, it's just time. You can have a beard.
I was gonna give myself mutton chops, but
Or you could put a chemical on your face to make it grow.
Yeah, what's
I
the
don't wanna
opposite of
do.
Nair?
I could wear a face merkin. Do people
like
still
that
sell
theory.
merkins?
Oh yeah, no, they go to adamandeve.com.
Apparently, you could vajazzle your pussy with you could put rhinestones and shit on your vagina. It's called vajazzling.
But I don't understand because wouldn't that
Wouldn't
hurt my penis?
No,
Yeah,
it's like sticking them to your. It's like how dudes used to stick rhinestones to their fitted hats.
It seems like a really strong adhesive to put on your pee-pee. You know, like I don't want to rip skin off. Like
Well, I said vajazzle. I feel like the vagina could take way more of a beating than the penis.
100%. Yeah. You could,
Like,
sometimes it hurts to pee out of your dick, and you could push a whole baby out of a pussy.
yeah, like there's like porn where like a woman will stick a 2-liter bottle of soda in her vagina. So I feel like you can stick rhinestones to it. What dude is getting excited about rhinestones on somebody's vagina? Like, oh my god,
The
babe,
wrong
thank you.
wrong kind. The wrong kind. Look, there's it takes all sorts, but that's the wrong kind of dude.
I guess everybody likes what they like, right? Don't yuck my yum.
Don't yuck my yum.
Don't yuck.
What a mantra that is. Don't yuck my yum.
That's a good mantra.
That's a good mantra.
I didn't make that up. I heard someone say it one time.
Yeah, me too.
White dude. Sounds like something Matthew Perry would say.
Man, he did so much drugs that there are seasons of Friends he doesn't remember. Whole seasons.
He did so much drugs that when you watch Friends, there's some episodes where his face, he just looks as red as a tomato and as sweaty as fuck. He looks like he's having a rough time.
You can
Like he looked like he even gains weight. I guess that's during the time when he's like in rehab,
like
the later
it's fucked
seasons.
up. When he
got
looks
fat
awesome,
as
he's
fuck,
on drugs, and when he's fat, he's not. Tells you a lot. Tells you a lot about drugs.
Let him be on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was watching the bloopers. It's hilarious to watch him, and like he used to fuck up like takes just for fun, and like you tell like, oh, maybe he's just having a little too much fun.
Yeah, you ever been in a show or an improv set or anything like that, and you realized, holy shit, I let myself get too drunk before I got on this show.
Several times.
Absolutely,
It's happened to me too many times. You stop paying attention. I can't even follow what's going on.
Chris Griggs called me out many times.
It's like, are you hammered? I remember I was in Chris Griggs' class, and I got to the bar like in 2 hours before class started, and Logan walks in, Logan Rose Nelms, and she's like, oh shit, we're both in the same class. Yo, we sat there and fucking were just drinking tequila sodas. And we went to class, and Chris Griggs immediately was like, he saw us at the bar. He called us out the second we got in and started warming up. He was like, well, these two are fucking hammered. And it was
that
pretty
happens.
funny. Well, he didn't say that exactly, but it was a few years ago. But he pointed it out for sure.
Yeah, I love Griggs. Yeah,
Yeah, it's good dude. Good dude.
Good dude. Like, you ever think about coming back? I'm thinking I kind of want to perform again. I think I'm ready to go back to improv. But I don't want to do, like, a jam unless I'm playing with people I know.
I just, for me, improv always, I feel like a skunk trying to fuck a cat.
Do tell.
You know? No, I just feel, I feel like
I can't wait to see scenes with you now.
I feel like I'm more, I feel like I'm more built for like other things. Like I just never feel comfortable doing improv. Like, and I've done improv, and and people have been like, "Oh wow, it was a great scene," but I just personally feel like I'm better at other things. So I never really jump at doing improv.
Like talking?
No, I mean I'll jump out and fucking initiate a scene or whatever, but I just still don't feel like it's for me. Still, you know what I mean?
No, I get it. Like I just think it's like more of a performing thing. I just want to be able to do something. Like get those acting jigs in. Or I don't know what to describe it as.
You gotta get those humors out.
Get that practice. Get the humor. There we go. You said it better. Like I'm not good with words.
I like to be a tertiary.
Yeah, you're a big turd. Wait, is that what you said? No, I feel you, Ryan. I haven't been on stage since fucking October, and it's been driving me crazy.
I do want to get on stage, if that's what the question was.
Like, I miss good bad stories. I miss improv. I miss all of it.
I miss
the live show is coming up at whenever theaters reopen.
If they fucking reopen.
Yeah. If not, I have an idea.
Oh, yeah?
You guys froze on my thing.
Yeah.
You want to perform in the park?
Oh, we could perform in the park.
We could start busking, but podcast style.
Carol
busking. So, thank you. Hey, guys, I just want to take the second to say, Turtle, thanks for coming back on the show. We love you. We're Genius Productions, so forth and so on and yada yada. Thanks for sharing your experience and talking about your mantra and what makes you, you. Thanks for telling us how bad you want to be Pepe Le Pew and how much you idolize him.
I didn't say that.
And, all right, sure. Anyway, thanks for listening. We don't have any things coming up. Everything is pretty tentative at this point, like what's going on in everybody else's lives with this whole COVID-19 shit. So just we hope you guys are staying safe and well. And Turtle, do you have anything you want to say before we wrap up?
Oh, yeah. I have some articles I'm going to start publishing on medium.com. I got a review of the famous Kindergarten Cop 2 film starring Dolph Lundgren. I watched it during the quarantine, and I wrote my reactions to it in real time. Got a couple short stories. I'm going to be publishing a bunch of stuff on there, so keep an eye out for that. And that's about it.
Sweet. Ryan, what you got for me, baby?
Just catch me on. I'm going to try Twitter again. I don't know.
Twitter?
I'm mostly just doing nothing and editing this and working on new projects. Yeah, that's all I got going on. Also, please like, subscribe, donate if you want to. We always love any type of love for the show to keep it going, prosper it.
Yeah, baby, love us. And what's the body looking like? Oh, yeah, coming to you live and direct from New York City. Ladies and gentlemen, fucking go do something nice.
Hell yeah. Stick to your guns.
Stay the course.
You got to believe.
Stay the course. And Nita, tell me your deepest, darkest secrets with those piano keys. Bong.
I think the show is actually pretty awesome.
The conversations are cool. That the shit where Dr. Drew was the fucking president and they were killing those zombies. That shit.
That was awesome.
Great.
That shit was awesome.
Or when everyone became zombies and then they found out that was actually a thing that you wanted to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very trippy too. Like we were watching it.
Like Pendleton Ward.
It's so crazy. We were watching that shit last night and it was like towards the end of the night we were winding down. And Hannah was like, yo, this shit is really good, but it's so relaxing that it's like putting me to sleep. Like, it's very relaxing.
I can't imagine describing that show as relaxing.
Oh, I don't.
It's panic-inducing for me.
Yeah, well, you have panic disorder.
What are you trying to say?
I'm not trying to say shit. I said it.